this show. This show, I feel like this show is extremely underrated right now. We're on the third episode, and I believe that now people aren't talking about this show enough. This is better than Kino's Journey, in my opinion. This is just something that's truly amazing. And I'm afraid this is going to become another hidden gem. Again, another one. Well, I decided to call them hidden gems, baby. Only those who get to find them are the fortunate ones. So, yay me and yay you for watching it along with me. And for those who do also enjoy the show, why not leave a like and subscribe? Just saying. So, this is divided into two parts. The first one was very short, but the second one has some sort of connection to it. There is cruelty and kindness, cruelty and beauty. And let's just break this down. First, the flower scene. The flower scene, like I said, as usual, gorgeous visuals, gorgeous animation with the flowers and the field. Even when she was coming in and she was seeing the lady in the flower field, seeing how she was just turning around. And I feel like there should have been more to that story than there was. I really feel like that they rushed it. I don't know if it's based on a light novel. I think it's based off a light novel. If it is, I feel like they rushed that one scene. They want to get in there, but I feel like there should have been more to that story. There's no way she decided to go to a kingdom, rest, and then go off. Second off, where's she getting the money at? She sees beautiful, beautiful flowers, but no one's there to pick up these flowers. Just one lady. The lady gives her the flowers. And she said, just give them to anyone. It doesn't matter who, just give them to them. Like, okay, cool. I thought it was a thing about that was like a test to see who she'll give them to and stuff. That's what I thought it was going into. She was sitting at the gate, and the dude was asking about the flowers and saying, "These flowers, could they be?" And I thought that was a test. Just give them to anyone, even one you don't like, or maybe that person needs them more than you do. That's what I felt like the lesson was going to be, but no. Ooh, it was not. The dude left. She felt the dude later on, and the dude was just there on the field thinking of giant flower. What it really was, the lady, what we saw, was that pretty lady went to this ugly ass flower. And it was just, god dang, man. So pretty much this flower is a magical flower. And it was the entire field. I guess when the witches have the power, they see something beautiful in it, and they are also persuaded, but in a different way compared to regular people. If you're a regular person, you'll see it in a cruel way when you regularly receive the flowers, and those who go out to reach the flowers come back, and they're trying to spread. So it's almost as if the flowers are just trying to spread and to have more control over humans. The guy is going to die. The flower eats away at you, and then it will use you. Dang, man. That was crazy. I did not see that coming, but it was beautiful. I just wish it was longer. That's the only thing I wish for. I wish it was longer the way it was. It's just, dang, that was amazing. Now here comes for the second half, the longer portion, because it took up more than the first one did. She's on again, another nice green. Even looking at just empty green fields just look just wonderful. Something you'll see out of an anime movie, but put in a TV show, and that's something you usually don't see unless you have something like that Madhouse budget. Well, Madhouse is dead now. Sorry, Madhouse dead. Youthful table budget. See some such beautiful fields, or even with Studio White Fox. This is some beautiful animation I saw right here. With that being said, she sees another dude, this one is also, because you're doing something for someone else, doesn't mean it's right. But then again, how can you tell because you're not a minor? It's all about communication, but then again, not a lot of people can communicate well. So he's found this rich boy who's probably spoiled as crazy, and he's trying to gather up happiness around the place. But he can use his own kind of magic. But they didn't go into specific detail about it. But you do know he can gather up happiness. I guess he can do that in this world, which is interesting. Then she brings up a story. It was interesting how she brought up the story, but she can't remember the end of it. Of course, we'll find out at the very end. It would have been nice if she knew about it but didn't say anything at the end. That would have been better. Well, anyways, she goes to the place where the boy lives. and she sees the person that he loves and his father. Now you see the girl first. You see the servant girl first, Nina. You see how she's very shy and she looks so uncomfortable all the time. But then you see the father. Now, the father walks in, and you can just see how not only she's uncomfortable around the father, but also Elaina is also uncomfortable around the father. I'm like, anime, you throwing hints? Because you saw how he was looking like he was just staring her down the entire time. I hate to say this, so when I saw that, the minute she walked out of that door, Nina, the servant, like, oh god, this reminds me of some hentai I watched a very long time ago. I'm sorry. It's how it felt like to me. It felt like it was a hentai I saw a long time ago. Started with a B or something, some other dude, where it was him and his daughter lived. The wife died, and it was just him and his daughter. I already said that. And there was a male servant and a female servant. The female servant was being completely harassed by the father, while a little girl who also found out and decided to go harass the male servant. So the father and daughter were both no good. At least the daughter wasn't doing anything bad, but she had her own ways of manipulating people, I guess. But in truth, the two servants actually liked each other. Um, and then they were playing the runoff, but crap just hits the fan, man. It is, even Shadow AC has said that it was part of his ticket to damnation. That was a long time ago. I can't believe I just explained a hentai plot to you people. But hey, that's just how it is. And I have to say I had a feeling, especially when that dad walks in there. Oh god, here comes the fat, ugly bastard tag. Right there. And seeing that, you saw how, even though the son, of course, is naive, he is extremely naive because he is raised spoiledly. So he doesn't truly understand the feelings of the servant, Nina, who was also brought from the East. So again, those from the East have the really dark hair. So they're Asian in a way. So he bought her when the wife died. And I don't know if the anime was trying to throw hints at you saying, oh, that he's doing stuff to her behind closed doors. You saw how she was trying to fix herself up, I guess. So that could be happening. I don't know. So he got the happiness for her. And he was showing her the happiness. And she starts to cry. And he starts to hug her. This was a very more up in the air kind of thing, like how things are going or how will it end kind of thing. Because just because we know the ending to one story doesn't mean the ending to another story is going to be the same. Which is what I got from this. So Nino was sharp crying, and he said, "I'll do my best to make you happy," and he hugged her. I thought she was going to reject him, but instead she allowed it to happen. So then that's at the very end. Elaina read her story where the wife killed herself because she could not see these happy places. She cannot go to these places. She cannot see these things only through image. So she said, what is the point? So she killed herself. Very preachy, very selfish, but yet that's for each individual in real life. You notice how Elaine is she's such a egotistical kind of person, which I do like. I do like she's egotistical. She has it about her. And plus, she does, because of being egotistical and she has powers, she thought she can do whatever she wants. For instance, when the maid dropped the china and the servant, the guy was being mean to her, I felt like she was about to hit him, the magic. But then she stopped. I know some people in the comment section said, when I was watching it, saying, oh, she should have done that. She should have done it. No. There's a difference between people who act with their feelings and act with their brain. Big difference. Of course, people who act on their feelings will do things in that immediate action, and they'll act like they have no regrets about it until the regrets come and hits them later down the road. People with logic, who use their brain, they think about this. Like, yeah, I can do this, but is it what's it's going to cost me? This really isn't my business. And if I do something to harm him, it might come bite me in the butt later on. The dude's rich. He can hire people to chase after me. I may be a good talented witch, but I'm still a novice. They could hire a more elite witches to chase me down. So many possibilities can run into this. It could even ruin my reputation. They know my name, they know what I look like, they can draw papers, all that stuff. Say, hey, this witch did to me. Put her on the wanted list. They do all that stuff. She thought. And she said the best way I can do is to seem opposing while still showing mercy by facing the china plate instead. And that's what she did. Showing, don't tread on me, don't get close to me, but I'm not going to attack you. That's exactly what she did. She did the right movement because she was thinking about what her mom said. She's no different from everybody else, even though she has magic. The world is still a bigger place. Even if you have power, doesn't mean you can truly make much of a change or give away whatever you want. It depends how much power you have, I guess. But still, I enjoyed how she did that moment. It's probably my favorite moment with Elaina so far in this entire show. It's how she was just stopping. It didn't last that long. It was a short moment, but still, it was good to see that. Her thinking. Like, is this the right move? What is the right move to do here? And of course, some of y'all on the comment section, not talking about you guys, but some of the people I was watching this book on some anime sites, they failed. A lot of them failed because unfortunately, we live in a society where most people act on their feelings and consequences be down. And unfortunately, even when I went on other anime sites to look up this, that too was the case. A lot of people were not thinking about not attacking the guy. They wanted to attack him. They would attack him, they said. But you don't want to. You got to think this out. That's another lesson. That's one of the lessons I guess they also showed here, but it's not the main one, but it's one of the most important ones I'm going to take to heart. Is to always think about your actions. Where will they lead you down the road? So I enjoyed that. So that's once again another beautiful episode. I did not see this episode coming at all. I thought it was me just wandering adventures with some danger towards the end. But nah. It's showing how her world can be very cruel through humans and magic and nature. That is scary stuff, which I like. I really do. So, the only thing I can ask for you guys to do, whoever was watching this video, is please tell people about this anime. Please get it out there. This thing needs to be spread. It needs to be known. I want to see more fan art because it's really good. It's awesome. It is one of my favorites of the season of Fall 2020. Wonderful stuff. And that's where I'm going to end it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, of course, hit that bell icon. This has been Madcrownxox on Anime. Signing out.